to a lot of these situations. He will go back towards it again. So it definitely feels like with the double range in the bot lane, Heretics have kind of fought back against a lot of the poke that you would have had with the Varus in that bot side. So at least you have the opportunity here to try and prevent. Then you can one-shot backline creep. So you got to see there that you're just able to send it through onto the Varus. So Varus is kind of stuck then, where you end up getting hit by these massive amounts of damage. You can get chunked out thanks to Rend resetting off of another creep. It becomes very difficult to play against.
Oh my God! Wonder is gonna get burned down. He wasn't ready. Oh, I feel like he knows. Look at, he's just staying right on the edge. He doesn't know. He didn't see it coming. Move forward, Q back, instant, easy smash there. Follow up on the bear stance. Get more, the ram stance, excuse me. Adam taken out. Nice counter punch. Coming in. There's no counterplay for the side of Team Heretics, then that's just a free objective.
But I think that's what Jankos is looking. You're more focused on top side for BDS. Heretics could just look for consistent plays and ganks and dives onto the bot lane.
And I also just think we've seen a lot of our games, most of our games. Now Yanko stepping in, has not spotted Sheo yet. Who are they going to try to turn on? Instantly it's going to be Yanko's. Yanko's just going to have to ult to try and disengage. Wonder now firing back. Ezreal coming in. Good damage, good follow-up. Perks from downtown. Nuke now coming into the play. He still has the shockwave up and available. Marking him up. Boom! Combo, baby! Sheo and Nuke working beautifully together. Perks just trying to lay down a little bit more damage, but he already has to run for his life. The Sapperling will not finish Sheo off, and BDS.
Quick, serrated Dirk. Well, might be needed here.
Lockdown there. Kaiser, does he have the Q set up? Just happy to have that damage onto Ice, not looking for the stun. Sidestep from Flakked. Trade of summoner spells thus far. LeBron backing off, of course, only level 5, has Flash, taking his time, will not get stunned up. Flash might not save his life, though. Needed to do it just a bit sooner. Flakked grabs him. For now, BDS very much in control of the Rift. We did see that kill go down bottom side, but it's still a 400 gold lead individually for Ice, 700 for Adam. Nuke getting further and further ahead. And Nuke is the one that, if you're on the side of Team Heretics, I think you have to be concerned about, because
a weird setup though for Heretics. They don't have control, and you're playing these choke points against Chain of Corruption and a Rumble ult. That's not where you want to be.
Body block, at least getting one. Instant ulti now coming down. That's the equalizer. Lock up on the backside just to give a bit more health over to Flakked. LeBron now going to be in trouble, stepping off to the side. Just does manage to find the kill. Wonder running. Team Heretics running. Magical journey out to safety, but BDS bully their way into the Dragon Pit, and they're now ready to match 1-for-1 on the Drakes.
I mean, that was a terrible idea from Heretics. You had zero control in that area, no vision in the river, and you're walking through this super simple choke point for Ice and Adam to just combo up, and we saw it there. There was nothing that they could do. Kaiser ulted Flakked just to try and keep him safe because he realized how south.
And there's not really much of a play to be made here for Team Heretics.
Oh, Labra.
Flash over the wall, though. Big play for LeBron. Just deletes the Bard. And now Wonder has to run for the hills.
Get Ice rotating mid to cover that wave. It's pushed in. Perks could try and move down here, but I don't think you want to try and overcommit here for this one.
Perks already moving, but BDS just have the right to back away. It's really hard for Team Heretics to force here unless Jankos wants to full commit, and he does. LeBron now going to try to body block. Sheo, ulti could be big. That's the equalizer coming down, but they're just body blocking the Qs coming in from Perks over the wall, and they do not matter. Sheo still standing. Xin Zhao, oh baby, but a two-man lockup coming in from Kaiser is big. Sheo now running. Keep your eyes on Ice in the back line. The piercing arrow has to hit, and it does. Nuke still stepping forward. Wonder going through the portal will make it out alive, but every play the Team Heretics try to make happen, BDS just make one better.
Just get out of the jungle. Just stop lining yourselves up for the Rumble ultimate. Every time Adam is getting such high value from these plays, even Nuke as well.
A threat once those two are taken out.
And also, when you look at the map stakes, do you really...
Oh, nice. Interrupt on the charge.
I don't
Bard
think they killed
classic. Breaking mid lane tier 1 is really big here for BDS if they're able to get it done. Nice defense coming in from Team Heretics.
Heretics is Wonder on a side lane now is significantly less of a threat because it's like, okay, well, we lose a tier 1 in a side lane, but we'll get mid lane turret. They're probably going to do it now because they saw Perks on top side, to be honest. So you're like, all right, we'll happily take that trade.
Day, you stopped essentially probably what would have been a tier 2 Herald charge was, but so far, I think we're not seeing it on stage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put the blame onto the
All of Team Heretics, they don't even need a Baron. Just threatening there. Nice use of the equalizer to zone. Obviously, if Team Heretics don't back up, they probably just die on the dive. But it is 1-for-1 in terms of overall towers, and crucially, a bounty picked up here by Wonder. So it's just really hard to play out.
Yeah, especially they're trying to dump every bit of stats into Perks that they can. At the moment, you can see him pushing top side, even Kaiser moving up there to try and help, but it does mean that the opportunity for you to play on the map is getting smaller and smaller, because that's 2 outer towers down.
Check every brush. The timing here has to be good. Kaiser ready to go for the wall. Nuke caught out a key pick. That could be it. Shut down. What else can Team
do now? They're collapsing on mid, though.
Heretics, Kaiser looking for the follow-up. Ulti gonna lock up 2. Hook not quite gonna hit the wall. Perks ready to free fire over the wall. Excellent timing on the Ezreal. Basheo now trying to 1v1 the Ezreal on the backside. Meanwhile, equalizer going down, not hitting the targets that it needs to. But the knock-up is there. Adam going over and looking to make a burn. Sheo coming out on top. Wonder going through, but the knockback is there from Sheo, stopping any follow-up damage. And BDS, they don't care if it's 4v5 because Nuke's there just in.
Adam was perfect. And even with Shale just waiting in the wings for anyone who flashed in over the wall, we'll get to see it here. That was their play though. That was Heretics saying, hey, we're going to give the tier 2, move Kaiser top to clear out vision and look for that pick, look for that moment that can maybe get us back into the game. And I think it was a good call. I think it was the right one to make. It's just unfortunate they couldn't capitalize on that advantage. And now we find ourselves back in the same position where tier 2 Terra mid goes down. Third Dragon goes across to BDS, and now it's just a waiting game until BDS kind of decide how they want to close this game.
And it seems like split pressure is the answer. Sheo's going to try to make the spot wave catch up. Team Heretics see an angle to force the play and are trying to lock him up. Kaiser going to find the stun, but Ice is untouched over the wall. Kaiser is dead, no doubt in my mind, as Ice is on a rampage. LeBron body blocking, making sure Flacken can't get into the fight. Now it's just Yanko has to run for the hills. BDS punching down at this stage. Team Heretics going for any angle they absolutely can to find a way back in, but BDS are simply too far ahead. Too calm, too tempered. They're not going to give them that angle.
Yeah, Heretics just looking for any sort of Hail Mary play they can go for, but it's been intercepted every time. And now BDS, they're marching towards the base. You've only got 3 members there, and I don't think they've been around for long.
Hook going through. BDS don't have to overcommit here, can play it out slow. Have you, and the map is very much stacked against the side of Team Heretics. Ezreal, they will be able to clear the way, but a beautiful equalizer. BDS just walking in and focusing down the tower. Jankos goes in with the twisted advance, but it's not nearly enough. Sheo immediately ult, stopping any potential follow-up damage. And I feel like this single champion just hard counters Team Heretics' hopes of coming back in the game. Xin ult doing work so consistently.
Yeah, and I mean, the fact that Adam ended up getting ahead in the early stages has made these equalizers so disgusting to watch. And now BDS, it's just a victory march, and they decided that they want to make that happen through the bot side of the map. The wing becomes lightning, it's just going to hit away at them, but yeah, BDS, they're playing this slow, they're just going to back away. There's no real TP.
Baron going to drop here, easy pickup. Of course, Team Heretics looking to make some sort of counterplay, but the rest of his team have taken a reset, so there's not really a good push angle here. BDS just going to have to be
inhibitor, and then Nuke just takes top tower, so even though you got the dragon, it's still falling between your fingers. Yanko's going to try and jump onto Nuke in that top side, but he's backed away. And now BDS are just threatening that last Nexus turret and taking this top inhibitor turret.
I mean, Team Heretics are, you know, walking a knife like it's a top rope right now. There is no perfect choice at this point. Yanko's going to step in. Lockup is now coming in. Excellent Bartle to interrupt the play. Perks, does he have any follow-up damage? LeBron getting chunked out. Carry on the backline untouched. Nuke starting to do a bit more. Equalizer now coming down. Flacken in trouble. Will just get cut out by Sheo. Yanko's on the run. BDS cleaning up in the fight. One last desperate attempt from Team Heretics. Heartfelt effort, but not enough here in the game 1. We'll need to look to recover in this best of 3 coming into game 2, and it's a pull-off fountain dive. We'll at least get a kill back. BDS off to a commanding start.
Have to make sure that none of them survive that one, but that was a slaughter.
And now BDS also have a pretty easy to execute team comp. We do see the Blitzcrank locked in, getting the spicy bot lane that you are asking for.
Yeah, I think Heretics just really needed to make this volatile bot lane matchup happen.
You know that Jankos is going to be on reset and coming onto the bot side jungle.
Lebrov, Hex flashing in. It's going to be the hookup. Now it's going to be a 2v3 right off the bat because Lebrov is going to go down with the Igniters are taking on the Flack, and Flack knock back to the wall. 1 kick kill, but now the Bars gets to start to take over. At least another one traded back. Body blocks coming in as long as they block the ball breaker. Maybe Ice can live. Ice flashing out to safety. Flash forward from Jankos to seal the deal. And now looking to turn it back. Jankos favored to the one. If at first you don't succeed or partially succeed, try again. Lebrov walking up. There's really no way out of this. Kaiser should just be dead here. Knocked back into the waiting arms of Ice, and BDS just make that look free. Team Heretics over-eager on the bottom side, had more members en route, but not nearly enough in the area.
Still though, Heretics want to try and find the pick. The warning signal should be flying from Nuke to say that they're missing, but Labrov hasn't listened to them, and now Heretics have found him.
Trying to commit. Yanko's only level 5. Perks now ready to go in, has locked up Ice, easy kill response. Caught the wrong target. Lebrov trying to make it out to safety, but Team Heretics with an excellent counter punch on the bottom side. Have to be careful about overcommitting here. Jankos could be in trouble. Knocked back into the tower. No minion waves there to tank him up. Big misstep from the Vi, but no, Flacket tanking flawlessly to keep his jungler stand. Very aggressive. Again, Wonder has no ultimate. He has no Q stacks. He'll be able to grab at least 1 here, but Adam's going to contest him for it. Sheo looking for the ankle. Wonder doing his best not to get caught up by the Poppy. Unstoppable now. Body block knocked back into the wall. It's clean thus far. Adam immediately going to ult, click, kill, but no! How many times do we have to be reminded? Wonder's the hardest man to dive in our league.
How does he keep doing it? I mean, literally the last time these two teams faced off,
Yes.
this same thing happened.
know.
Except Adam went down. At least he learned his lesson this time. But maybe it's the bot lane that needs to learn theirs.
Team Heretics with the counter punch. Excellent ball breaker to interrupt initially. Now the alt follow-up to make sure that nothing else connects. Ice going to be in trouble. Kaiser now following up. Blitzcrank, hook, pull back. They've locked him in. Flacken now getting pulled away, but LeBron going to be the one in trouble. Team Heretics taking over on the bottom side of the map. Next ball breaker. Kaiser going to take aggro here initially. Ready to move out if he needs to. LeBron going to get taken down. Sheo on the way in, but nah. The Ren coming. Small CS lead as well. 10 in his favor. Nuke trying to bait. Nice pull back there. Sheo on the way in. Surely no way that Perks can make it out of this one. Throws out the clone, but they've got time to kill both.
Make sure they can't TP, but
True.
Looks like Heretics, they're going to get it anyway. Instead, BDS are just going to play for push mid, rotate to top side, and see if they can force.
Menacing.
A lot of Heretics members here, though.
But I think that this is fine. Adam's just going to wander in. Kaiser in the area. Now they just zoom out. Teased. As that was bad. That was very, very bad. Hook comes in on the bottom side. His team, though, gonna try to help him find a bit more redemption as Flacken jumps in for a quick kill on the top side, potentially on Adam as well. Adam flashing in, instantly shutting down Jankos, and Perks might be in trouble too. That's a red buff. That is a very fast Garen.
That dragon boost.
Jankos not using any abilities, keeping the illusion alive as long as possible. Is that Jankos or is it Perks? Well, now they probably know, because there's a surprise Callista off to the side. Perks, ulti, BDS, I think, just trying to bait it out. They know that Perks is waiting off to the side. This is such a tricky one to play. Hexgate already coming through. BDS immediately can go in. They know they have a few seconds. Perks, I think, a little bit over-eager. Blast coning over, has the rocket belt, has the ulti, needs to get to the backside, but Sheo says not today. But who will get the Drake? LeBron with the setup. Sheo still in the pit. Ice off to the side, taking down Jankos. BDS dismantling Team Heretics in the exchange, getting the objective, and Perks is now in trouble. Wonder trying to fire back. 2 dead on the side of BDS. 2 dead on the side of...
A Nuke and Ice body Jankos. They get the dragon because there's no jungler for Heretics, and now
Someone is able to get there, but BDS has saved themselves. Nuke, however, might be in trouble. Smite now going in. Perks with the follow-up setup. Pullback is there, but there's just no way out. Too much CC. Sheo can try to follow up. Garen's
they can start to look for picks once more. But I feel like as we start to move in towards, hey, you know, Adam having big threat on this top side, he's going to be able to take, even looking at Nuke going to match the push from Wonder on top side.
Good lane assignment coming in from BDS. Yeah. Wonder is going to grab that tier 2, essentially uncontested here, but Adam with no team it out. Now recognizes that Cassante is fake Perks. Perks throwing down some spells, and it just looks like nothing's really going to happen here. Objective ready to go down. Sheo ready to body block. Yanko's going to go to the pit. He's going to take one away. Soul point for Team Heretics. Knockback immediately on a Bravo. Adam in the backside, just trying to one-shot Flacken. But the ulti, Kaiser doing everything he can to keep Flacken alive, and they'll do it. They keep their man standing. Wonder getting ushered out on the backside of the Dreams here. 8K. Not great vision. Wonder ready to go in. Knockback, not going to connect onto anybody. That is crucial. Baron should just be Team Heretics. BDS are looking for the follow-up fight, but already the knockback into the wall. They're trying to finish it. And it gets it against the Callista, against all. But the split push is happening. BDS really need to get aggressive here. Response now coming in from Nuke. TP now coming in as well. No interruption. Man advantage in the fight for the side of Team Heretics, but a nice start with the immediate shutdown as LeBron gets the kill credit onto Jankos. Perks trying to kick things off, but he only manages to lock down 2. Adam gets pulled back into the back line and should just get deleted, but he keeps on spinning for just a little bit too long. Ice is untouched. Nuke is untouched. Shockwave onto 2, and down go BDS. It's a triple for Ice.
And it might just be a 2-0 victory here for BDS. That was a beautiful fight. Labrov finding the hook immediately as Perks TP'd in, meant he couldn't get the flash fight that he wanted. And now BDS will crack open the base. Looks like they won't go for the throat just yet. They'll just leave the base in shambles.
One inhibitor down, likely a second to follow. Perks up first on the TP, but just not able to make it count. Nail-biting fights. BDS just out-executing by the slimmest margins. Jankos has to be careful about stepping too far forward here. Vault Breaker just to clear the way. Until the next Drake, that is soul points for Team Heretics. Maybe one more steal could net them a soul. Start to even out.
Try and contest this with the way the game is set up.
Yeah. And again, I think that kind of the story
of these years, when he's on things like the Orianna, you can see how strong he's got. Crypt Bloom now. He's going to hurt.
Back there, but there's no real follow-up. Perks already spotted out on the wave. Sheo now stepping forward. Instant ult to knock up 2. Barzal now going to follow. Perks cleansing out, but he just has the ult to get out to safety. BDS. They get this fight. Jankos just gets to run. They can try to turn back on LeBron, but here comes Nuke. Eyes on the Orianna. Eyes on the potential Shockwave. Instant follow-up coming in from Adam. Instant 2-man Shockwave. BDS cleaning house. Nowhere left for Team Heretics to go. Sheo says, Wonder, you can keep your life. We're going to take the base.
I mean, Heretics will have one more in them as they move down to the lower bracket with this win. But BDS, they want to make this a resounding victory here.
Absolutely do. No shockwave left, but BDS simply too powerful. Game 2, much more back and forth, much closer, but at the end of the day, BDS just playing better in the fight. It's out-executing, outperforming. They're going to keep on the upper bracket as they take down Team Heretics with a relatively clean 2-0.
I mean, Labrov putting away his mouse as the Nexus falls. You can see they were confident throughout this one. Another day in the office for BDS.
What year is it? Where are we? What is this? All right, BDS, you got a lot of work to do.
Ari did get buffed on 14-2. She
Yeah.
had her E cooldown reduced because it's wave early on. It's not that strong, but here comes Peach.
We talked about his aggression. What can he do? Caps has got backup, though. All you need to see is Yike flee on in, and rather, the fear is there. Out of range from the spear. Yike's taking the damage. Caps can't help out much yet to save his mid laner. It cost G2 their first blood.
Fumbles. Sometimes their objective setup isn't the strongest, and sometimes they take fights that aren't really optimal for them, and that's where teams have found windows to punish them. Armor.
Yeah.
You know, we'll pass on that one for now. We'll just give over the Dragon. Overall, a fair trade. Grub secured consistency that they've shown throughout the split. And I'm curious as to what we're going to see this time around. Now, I'm expecting a fight here.
Oh, me too. Mickey jumps on in for it. It's the charm, or at least the ultimate popped out by Jackie's. Mickey's dead in an instant. Ignar picks it up. And Jackie's going to be pulled back in, but Yike doesn't have the damage follow-up. Caps has no mana. Sir, leave immediately. Yike has his flash, but doesn't want to pop it over the wall. Jackie's picks up another kill.
Start. Have nearly a 1.5k gold lead. Patrick's suffering a little bit here, but he's doing all right.
What happens to G2's bottom lane? No, Ignar's been found out without a person. That cat needs a friend, but won't find one. Caps picks up the kill. Ignar brushed that off the shoulder.
Very well played. Jackie's in a bit of danger here.
Walty dodged away from. Saved for another day. Jackie gets a charm in return. All the deception comes through, and he dodges away from Caps once again. Mid gets exciting as Severing Bolt also knuckled down. G2 going to continue with the topside grubs in the meantime as Peach moves up, flashes for Caps, but the angle's not right. Caps gets away with it without burning his old summoner as G2, the rest of them, now have to find an escape route. It's a remount for Yike looking for the 1 HP grub. No one touches it. G2 gets 6 at the cost of Yike's slow.
They're setting themselves up nicely for the mid game.
Not again. Not again. You're joking. Not again. In the meantime, Ignar is caught without a friend. The Yumi has popped the heal. I don't even think you would have done that. Caps gets another kill. Ocean Soul this time as well.
Well, I'm impressed that you're keeping track of all those dragons.
You also did just say that. There we go. Peach has been clicking. He knows exactly what to do. And that'll open up mid, going the right way that GIANTX want to.
As well, now it's G2 that have to claw back that control, but there's a lot of deep wards on the side of G2 that they could use for a potential TP flank, but GIANTX go in.
Engages there. It's Peach's damage that follows up with Patrick, the last chapter as well. Mickey jumps in though. His Bramble Smash doing a bit of work, but Mickey's just zoned out. Patrick takes him. The last breath, does it bring it back? Well, Broken Blade seems to think so. He's picked up a double while Otto is zoned off because his team just got exploded. Broken Blade back here again onto the enemy top lane and finding a third kill.
This up the fight. Now you're going to start to see the scaling threats that is this G2 composition. TP coming in from GIANTX.
Patrick trying to steal. It is secured though, hard against the relic at the very least. Sorry, wow, definitely Piosik. G2, they're the ones waiting up this top side because it's GIANTX making the play, but they're holding it under turret. The Spiraling Despair starts it off. Odo is just punished against the wall. Caps picks up the kill. Look at the damage from Quay already. There's a charm trying to get Yike because G2 are on the chase. And they've got the health to do it. Nature's Grasp flies through. It lands on 2. Peach is isolated. Has Ignar, but Mickey's the one who can tank up the damage. Jackie's runs in with a Spirit Rush, but Hansama kites away, heals up as well. We aren't going to get the claw from Caps as they get poked out, but G2 are looking again.
The dance continues back and forth. Broken Blade continues to push on bot lane. Mickey may have overstepped his bounds.
Has he indeed? Well, there's the teleport coming through to save Mickey's life. He flashes away. It's Rel again setting up, but Broken Blade isn't there until he is. Hansama gets a kill. Jackie runs away. Peach is sniped out from downtown. A Severing Bolt, Severing Lifeline. Severs the game. 1, it feels like at this point, with how they're running away. Jackie's narrowly escaping the Shattering Strike. But
before Broken Blade wasn't even in the fight, and they were still getting bullied away.
It's so rough, wasn't it? Broken Blade again setting up. That ult not coming through. Does he need to, though? Peach is stuck in the middle. Another kill over to Hazaki. Oh, you do, actually. He's able to get in the house. Jackie's is going to Spirit Rush away, though. Now you're stuck in a 5 versus 4. And Dragon is up sitting, staring them in the face, and GIANTX are like, what can we do? We've just lost our jungler.
I mean, not a lot, is the truth.
Okay. Glad you're being honest.
They have their eyes focused on the mid lane.
God, that's severing Bolt at this point.
They're chasing the movement speed.
Ulti comes through, Jackie sidestep, Bolt again. The cooldown ain't too much.
What can you do? He has the flash.
What can you do? Oh, Patrick's dead now as well. It's gone from okay to bad to worse for GIANTX. Every fight now is looking more dominating than the last. There's a Yasuo who's 5-0 and one is 3,000 gold over Odo.
A frustrating game for GIANTX.
Save him.
Oh, what? The damage is crazy.
I did not expect that. He's got Horizon focus. That's probably something to do with it.
Oh, it is.
That's
a
why
great
he does
point.
so much.
Yeah.
So, again, looks good as Yike maybe not. Hex Flash going to be interrupted. They've found the G2 jungler without a horse. It's not amazing. Jackie's able to pick up a kill. 3-2-2. Okay, it's a good pick for GIANTX. Remembering that Baron is not available. G2 took it before, so that objective not being on the board means that maybe G2 is safe with that small mistake.
Definitely will buy a bit of time.
Well, indeed.
GIANTX, but the problem is G2 have a wave topside. They're immediately going to move to it, unlock this tower. The GIANTX would love to try and force something, knowing that they have a numbers advantage.
I'd be scared though. Peach, as he runs in, I would still be scared.
He's isolated from his team.
It's a Yasuo. He's going to sit in the bubble. Hunsummer repositions. Mickey now out of position. Senna's fate does not help the position at all. Broken Blade getting zoned out. He might die as well. Okay, hold the phone. It's G2 things, but it's happening in the mid game, not the early game this time around. Hunsummer nukes Jackies though. What are we watching? Severing Bolt comes through. Somehow Jackie's died, and now Patrick runs in. Cap's getting zoned out. He flashes away. What is this? Yes, Yike indeed is back. Patrick here. He flashes over. Shattering Strike. He gets out with an Arcade Jib. Oda 1 is joining in. All right, new challenger. Who's up next? Caps gets the kill. G2. It's a big if right now as Dragon spawns staring in front of them. They want a third ocean. And GIANTX are trying to pop their little head in. We're waiting for the engage. Mega Gnar's there. Mickey's like, okay, Nature's Grass. Let's go on the Mega Gnar. Will he be able to get his perfect ult? Not at all. Broken Blade with 1 mana, though. In the meantime, Caps ran up as Hwei. Ain't none of that Hwei. As Peach has to ulti out, but Flash as well as Broken Blade matches him. A double over to Hansama. It looks so janky, but G2 just have so much power.
The comps are just... One is just so much stronger than the other at this point in the game.
He scaled.
GIANTX are doing what's back, moving into game 2. But yeah, I think that they were not expecting this level of scaling and also flexibility in the draft. So many questions.
Oh,
Patrick,
the prediction spiraling. Despair prediction. The bolt isn't there for Caps. He pressed R. There's a lot of damage. Passive goes off. Level 18 play, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 items. And an X on his hourglass, or at least soon to be, I should say. Top turret's going to go down on top of that with the Baron in their pocket. You say yike, I say yes. Shattering Strike, his engage is great on the Rel, as we know and love. Broken Blade has now made himself in with the teleport as well, the flip back, and another one bites at us. Peach can't get in at this game. We were hyping this up, especially early on, but at 31 minutes, it is now as one-sided gets as Broken Blade runs in. Under turret, is he going to die? No, he doesn't. He heals up with the Immortal Shield Bow, and they're going to have another crack.
Mickey as well, just barely keeping him alive. The bolt is enough.
Oh my lord, 10-0 and 8. I don't know what happens draft for game 2, but I know that G2 have put them through a whirlwind as they open up their playoffs here in winter with a very devastating game. You can take that as you will.
Yeah, here from Jackie's, that'll be... Oh, Silas. Okay, wow. Well, they can definitely spice up the comp as well. I'm not sure how Silas is going to fight this game. I feel like he has a lot of people hitting him and a lot of tanks to get through, so I personally would rather play the G2.
Odo at least gets some back, but Odo having some good trades, as you kind of expected. There's some danger in this early lane. As every time BB also goes for the bloblets, he's punished, but he flashes, gets that slingshot in, and it's match. Odo gets flashed on. First blood to Broken Blade. Forgot the name of it a couple seconds ago. Let's bounce. There we go.
So we're just going to call it Flubba Dub Dub?
Yep, in the tub.
I remember that. I don't remember where it was from, but I remember it.
Isn't
it Scrubba Dub Dub in the tub?
Oh, it probably is. Maybe the former, it shouldn't be said at all.
I think you're confusing that saying and then Flubber, the movie.
Maybe. That's just Zach's nickname, isn't it?
Anyway, Dragon going to go down. So the very
big flip over came through when Yike got a great engage. Broken Blade on his Yasuo as well. I think Ignar, you know, he's great on these engage tools. Not the same as, there we go, flubber, dub. It's fun in the tub, but Odo Amne, as he goes into the ascended form as well, as big as Caps. Ulti's out, Jackie steals one into the turret, but he's so low, gets flashed on, and it's clapping. He said, you know, a bit of a spoiler. There was BDS earlier in the day. He didn't say who won, by the way. Is Mickey X going to go for the engage? Pause the train of thought. The ulti in the backline on a Patrick. Yike's target selection was absolutely magnificent. Mickey's still alive with the Bramble Smash. It slows down Peach. He goes for the engage. He just wants a kill out of this. But as Peach gets demounted by Ignar, his support doesn't trust him. It's a Gleaming Quill that gets a kill for Ignar. You know, as you mentioned, so rightly so, Caps' ulti could be big if he comes on in, but Yike comes through. Smite for me. Make sure that it's not going to be 6 no matter what. Now 5th still on the table as G2 control mid. Jackie's gets even lower. Patrick Arcane shifts in to try and get some range to help clear this minion wave, but Caps picks up a turret. Thing about Zach Top, if you let him pick up those passives, that dude gets back up to full.
War of Attrition, he definitely went out. Mickey, though, very low. Ulti.
But saved by Hansama. There's a Nature's Grasp. Peach can't finish the kill. Yike again gets into the backline. Patrick is isolated. This Yuumi on top of the jungler. Abandoned ship 07. Ignar, oh, you know what? G2, they were always dog people anyway. No room for cats on the rift. The audience have never cheered louder for the death of an animal. As severe as it is to say, ult for ult, okay, we divide and glide, but Caps can get back in.
Jackie's.
1 versus 1, Jackie's gonna try and get it. He flashes on Caps, but Caps gets over the wall, but matches it. Jackie's gets a shutdown. That's gotta feel good after the lane kingdom prowess that's been in your face.
Props to Jackie's getting a solo kill onto Caps, much needed for confidence. But now the top laners are dueling once more. Odo Amne!
Oh, he's gone.
Wait, is there a TP from Caps? There isn't. I think he's got this kill.
He does indeed. Odo, wait. He's taking a while to die.
Wait a minute.
Wait, no way. No way after Cell Division. Broken Blade stands strong and minion waves coming in. Odo flashes away, but he's brought back in. BB's going to get his health back. He's got a slingshot about to come up. Now Yike's here. Teleport in response. We're turning this into a big old fight as Ignar needs someone to mount, but Yikes is isolated. He still finds a kill onto Odo. He's kiting out as Jackie's can't find the target. Peach is in here. Mickey's in here. We're getting the full-on bonanza. In goes Peach, but he's rooted on back because guess what? Broken Blade's back up to full health. The Zach Top. BB does it just like Zeus. To continue carrying the rest of the fight alongside Yike, as you mentioned.
Man, I thought it was such a good top lane. He found multiple ganks bot lane.
Yep.
He then found another set of ganks top side. Jackie's now in a lot of danger.
Mickey's the one finding this game. Caps ults him backwards. Jackie's nowhere to run. He's on the wrong side of the map. Caps has been winning the lane. I think it's about time that they win the game as Yike runs in again on top of Peach. He's got that guard up, but it won't matter when 4 members sit inside.
Lane. And then to add insult to injury, Yike makes his way bots, and he finds a huge advantage there. You look at the bottom of your screen. Game going in favor of G2. On this patch, there are some weird...
Apart from 2020, so that's a running joke. They make worlds every 5 years, so it's very easy to track when they were there. This one, at least Herald comes in for the joyride, but still, you establish your dominance through the map. Another turret goes down, make that number 5. And GIANTX are just looking for a piece of the puzzle. What can we do? Broken Blade says nothing, runs into the backside. It's another kiss. Jackie sends out the ulti, but it matters not. As he steals an Azir shuffle, he might have to steal more than that. The hearts of any fans watching from GIANTX to give forgiveness here. To look for some optimism, it ain't there. G2 have sapped the life out of them.
I mean, it's nothing but a slaughter. We're not even 20 minutes in, and they're tearing GIANTX's base apart. Are they going to try and end right now? 30 seconds on Jackie's.
Can they?
Perhaps they'll just take the inhibitor, go back to base. Baron is alive. Or maybe they want to end it right now.
Do it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen here? Odo's going to get drawn back. He's not being able to move. He flashes out. Been able to do much. Inhibitor goes down as well. G2's taking the safe path as Peach. Smooth sailing. Broken Blade now even hitting up, and that counts. He can slingshot back on in. Let's bounce, popped on up. Odo looks for Caps, but even the range from Caps right now with 2 and a bit items hurts a lot. Broken Blade, his slingshot goes for days. Odo gets...
GIANTX, Broken Blade threatening the slingshot. Won't use it. Maokai ultimate thrown out. Mickey's going to tank that one up.
They don't have
They
enough
get away with
damage
his life.
for Mickey at this point, just with Trailblazer. His ult in return is going to hurt a lot. 3 people locked up. The Empress Divide is a good glide, and Peach now meets with the enemies in the middle. Ignar on top. Just turn away, ladies and gentlemen, if you hate MA-rated movies. This one's going to sting as G2 run it forward. It's the start of their playoffs, and it certainly won't be the end as Jackie's his last remnant. 20-2. That's the kill score at 22.5 minutes. This was a statement game. Look out, LEC. It's G2 as always, and they're coming for you next.